This time you're playing black, your opponent opens up with the most popular move, pawn to e4, you respond pawn e5, knight f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, and at this point, it's a good moment for you to start looking at the position seriously, pretending like you're actually thinking about your next move, and after some thinking you play the move knight to d4, pretending like you just want to trade knights. But of course your opponent will notice that this move loses actually this pawn on e5, and instead of trading knights, it looks a lot more advantageous for white to just win a pawn on e5, which also, hits this pawn f7 twice, which looks like super advantageous for white. Now, at this point, if you're playing the over-the-board game, it's time for you to start to shake your head and looking confused, and then after some hard thinking, you play the move kind of out of desperation, queen to g5. Desperately looking for some counter chances, but in reality, this is actually a well-known trap. Well known, but not for everybody, of course. Queen g5 actually puts white in a losing position right out of the gate, because queen g5 double attacks this knight, as well as the pawn on g2, and if your queen can enter there, that'll lead to a lot of troubles for white later on. But right now, white is already down the road, and they can't really go sidewise too much. Anyway, they're gonna at least lose this knight on a5. But of course, while will still may be optimistic at this point, because knight takes f7, hits the queen, hits the rook, wins the pawn, what more can he ask for? But then you capture this pawn on g2, threatening queen takes h1, and notice that it's actually nearly a checkmate, because your knight also takes away this square from your opponent's king, and now you're completely winning, alright, just within a couple moves. After rook goes here to f1, let's say, now you play queen takes c4, check to the king, and at this point your opponent may realize that he's doomed to lose because, well, black actually has to give up the queen, play queen e2, allowing you to capture the queen and to get the decisive mature advantage, because if not, if white doesn't play that move but instead plays bishop to e2, that leads to a very funny checkmate, knight f3, a smothered checkmate, taking advantage of the pin.